And we're live, according to StreamYard. We can talk if we want to.
Yeah, we can.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You like Ricky Bobby right now?
Yeah.
Lee, you may want to start talking.
Yes, hang on. I was muting the YouTube page, so we're good now. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scrollers Chat, Season 2, Episode 3. On the panel tonight, we've got Jamie Page, the one and only Mr. Charles Dern, Sterling Davis, Julian. Help me with your last name, Julian.
Martinez.
Martinez, that's what I thought it was.
It's a very
And
uncommon last
Dale.
name.
And Dale, go ahead and introduce yourself because I don't know your last name yet. So, because you're new.
I'm Dale Kirkwood. I'm from Maple Tree Studios. I've been kind of making shit for forever, mostly digitally. But on the last year or so, kind of been getting into scroll saw and all that kind of good stuff. Doing some patterns and shit too. So it's all good. I'm Scottish, in case you haven't missed it. And any wisecracks about me sounding like that, that character from Austin Powers will be ignored.
All right. Now, what we got to do actually is go down the panel one by one and tell everybody where to find your website or whatever you want to promote, and tell them about yourself. Starting with Jamie.
Hello. I'm Jamie. You can find my YouTube channel at JP Woodwork. All the stuff I cut can be found at woodvisions.com. I'm on the podcast at makersinternationalpodcast.com. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Nothing big.
And you want to promote Team Scroll Saw while you're on here?
Yeah, I've also got a Facebook group alongside Julian Martinez and the other admins, which is Charles, I'm sure Sterling and Dale are admins as well. If they're not, they should be.
There's more admins than members.
I think there are more admins than members.
We like it.
Nobody can hear you. You muted yourself, Jamie. Damn bread.
You're setting buttons.
All right, Charles, you're up next. Thanks, Jimmy.
Right, hang on.
He said, wait, I wasn't done.
Wait, he's not done. Okay.
A mic this way.
So what happened was the cable came out. So
That's what she said.
In the Facebook group, there's of Team Scroll Saw. There's obviously you can join if you own a scroll saw and all that sort of good malarkey. But there's also T-shirts being sold, and all the money for that was going to charity. I didn't know where the money was going, but I do want. It's actually the shirt that Dale was actually wearing right now. Actually, it says it's a scroller thing you wouldn't understand. But at the time of me releasing that T-shirt, I didn't know where the money was going. But I do want to promote the fact that the podcast I'm on, Makers International Podcast, we're actually doing something called a maker quilt. And what it is you can go to makersinternationalpodcast.com, and at the top of the page, go to the thing that says maker quilt. And for £1, you can buy one square, which entitles you to one entry into have an opportunity to win the maker quilt. If you buy 5 tickets, that's 5 squares, and Cat from Hippie Noodle is going to make a quilt, and all proceeds go to the guide dogs to basically sponsor a guide dog for a blind person. So all money is raised for any T-shirts I bring out. So I've got Wood Turners ones, I've got Scroll Saw ones. I'm going to bring out other ones. So any merchandise that I bring out, all proceeds of that is going to go to the guide dogs, because I think it comes about £56,000 to raise money for a guide dog. So and that's all of its training. So all money's going to go to that.
How much did you say the tickets were worth?
So they're going to be £1 each, which comes to about $1.32 around ish each thereabouts. It's going to fluctuate up and down with all sorts
Political
of
unrest and
yeah. So I've paid after pay, and it all runs through PayPal, so it's all completely secure. So yeah.
Cool.
All
I'm
right,
glad.
so that's everything. That's all I'm going to say at the moment. It's all written in the description over on the website. So
And I put the link to the Team Scroll Saw group in the live chat.
thank
Yes,
you.
I saw that. All right, Charles, you're next.
I am Charles Deering, spelled like that. Yeah, don't even start. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh yeah.
My website's woodenvisions.com and it's fully updated now. Over 1,500 patterns and downloadable instructional DVDs, which I guess are just videos, not DVDs anymore. Anywho, the Charles Deering on Facebook, the Charles Deering on Instagram, and that's about it.
The Charles Deering in real life.
Emigrant.
The legend Charles Deering.
You're gonna make him blush.
Okay.
Word.
All right, Sterling, you're up. Go ahead.
I'm Sterling Davis, Sterling's Woodcrafts on YouTube. If you go to sterlingswoodcrafts.com, you'll find all of my videos, social medias, Instagrams, Twitters, Facebooks, and all that on sterlingswoodcrafts.com. That's about it.
All right, thank you, Sterling. All right, Julian, you're next.
Again, it's backwards for me. Right here. I'm doing 5x30 workshop. You can find me on 5x30 workshop on YouTube and on Instagram. That's pretty much all I'm at. And then you can find me on the Team Scroll Saw page and a bunch of other scrolling pages and maker groups. So come say hi.
Are you
Okay.
you're the founder of the Shower Beer Club? Is that correct?
I'm the founder, the co-founder, the president, the CEO, and I'm also a member of the
Me
Shower
too.
Beer Club.
Of the what club?
The Shower Beer Club. I know you've seen the picture.
Oh,
of me
yeah.
and
That
Sterling
was,
all together. Yeah, it's one of them.
thank God you were partially dressed.
Were we though?
Oh man.
I didn't look long enough. If you think that's bad, Dale, it's going to get much worse. Go ahead.
All right, Dale, you're up next.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/Maple Tree Studios, kind of there, same as that one. And on Instagram, same thing, Instagram/ Maple Tree Studios. Wood Turning tends to be YouTube. Scroll Saw tends to be on Instagram. That's kind of it.
Our newest
Oh,
member.
and of course, Team Scroll #Team Scroll Saw.
Always
The
hashtag Team
Facebook
Scroll
page.
Saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kathy Skipper, which is in the chat, just joined the Team Scroll Saw.
Awesome.
Nice.
Approved.
And I just joined an hour ago.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a special invite by Jamie.
One
I'm
of the things that,
dedicated enough to actually tattoo it on my leg. How about that?
Nice.
Wow.
as of yet,
There you go. He's also
That's
got
dedication.
he's also got my logo tattooed on his leg.
You know you can get laser for that, Sterling. You know, I mean, if you think that way.
It'll
Jamie-
eventually heal.
Jamie, you think you're cool because you got your logo on there.
Sometimes.
Jamie thinks he's special because he got his logo. You're going to get a life-size Julian tattooed on you, though. So
Yeah, that's smaller than my logo. That's smaller than my logo.
it's still it's a life-size Julian.
Man.
Either the chat is frozen or nobody's talking.
The last thing was said was Ron said a pound of what?
When you,
Pound of
Miter-
whatever you got.
Miter
Someone's
Mike.
ass has come off.
Miter Mike is in the chat. Miter Mike.
Hello, Miter Mike.
A friend of all.
How do I get to the chat?
The watch page link.
If you click live comments in here, you can't. Can you,
where-
on the phone?
Yeah, on the top of it where it says end broadcast, inside the SteamYard, it should say comments.
Oh yeah, but then I can't see you fine fellows.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
That-
'cause you're on
that
your
should be able
phone.
to-
that could be a benefit.
Yeah, you don't need to see me. You see me all the time. Oh,
now
there you
he's
go.
left.
Well, he hit the wrong button.
He found the porn channel button. That's what he did.
Lee, I don't know if you know it, but Lee, I don't know if you know it, but me and Jamie both posted the part where I kept cracking up on your last show.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well,
That was funny.
yeah.
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 Oh, Lord, I finally gotten to where I can watch it and not cry again.
Oh, I can. You know what? I'm gonna dub over it.
Oh no,
was
who's
good.
trumped my joy? I voted. Oh dear.
That was a good 4.5 hours or 5, something like that, when it was all said and done. That was a long show.
Yeah, sorry, I missed it. Where was I?
I know. I'll be right back anyway.
Yeah, get
Uh-oh.
started.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm English. I've got to go and make tea.
I'll have one. I'll have one. One sugar. Oi, one sugar.
I'm sorry, did you say tea or something else?
I support Trump too, but I deleted I deleted that member.
It's just that enthusiasm to discuss it openly. I feel that triggered remark was one of those ones that makes you go, "Oh, please." It's not what they vote for. It's just that.
Yeah, I think they were doing
Really?
it to get a rise out of the
Yeah.
thing, so I deleted it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're not doing political in here tonight, guys. So
Dale, you just posted today. You posted a Rick and Morty template.
Yeah. What do you think?
I like it. I
That was
downloaded.
cool.
I looked at it. I'm gonna have to try it.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't think I'm gonna
it's-
cut it.
It's pretty cool. I've been doing I've been kind of doing a bunch of cartoon characters. I'm kind of getting a bit of a style in the go,
Mhm.
kind of thing with thick borders, beginning to kind of form up. It's we're getting there. It's not right yet. But, there needs a bit of work, but the basic idea, the Rick and Morty one was I'm a huge fan. Right,
Yeah.
that one's for me.
Oh, yeah, it's
a lot
great.
of these other things are for other folks, but that one's for me.
Miter Mike's
Wow.
wanting to know what's on everyone's saw. Sorry if I interrupted, Dale.
No, that's all right.
No, it's-
Oh,
But now
Would
you're
you-
all hey, big screened you when you were done talking.
I'm big enough. I don't need to be full screen.
Yeah, I was
Come on,
trying
get rid of me,
to-
man.
Hang on.
Don't do this. No,
There we go.
no. Stop it. Give it. Awesome.
What is on everyone's saw right now? Mine's covered in sawdust, but I'm working on a horse drinking in water, and it's reflecting. That's what I'm working on.
the one you've been doing for like the last, I think, 2 weeks.
Yeah, because life keeps
Yeah.
life keeps getting in the way.
Life sucks. Sorry.
Dale's back.
I have a 1 second delay on the slang show.
Dale, what's on your scroll saw since you're right here?
Do you
Do you know what to do with your hands?
I'm going to take the fifth. What?
Since you're all up in our business,
I'm doing a 700 millimeters. Let's do that in inches. I'm doing about I don't know, about 3/4 of a yard, something like that. I'm doing like about it's about let's do it in inches. 48, about
40 is
72, about 72 inches, kind of thing.
Jesus.
Japanese landscape thing, so it's kind of like a couple of panels. It's a big deal. I've kind of laid it out. I've kind of cutting the first panel, and it's in 2 layers. So it's actually 3 layers. There's a black back. There's a red background, white, and then there's a relief of so think classic Japanese style. Red, white, and then black
Let
background.
Sterling back in.
what, is it a picture or is it a?
It's a picture. It's a picture, but it's been sort of I spent some time working out how to turn it into something I could cut. I think Jamie saw it very early on, kind of thing, during that journey. But it should be, if it all goes well and I don't wind up making an absolute arse of it, it'll be all right.
I've got faith in you.
You're gonna fit in well.
Lee, can you let Sterling back in?
While
Yeah,
Lee is
I
getting the screen
see
back
him,
to
Jamie.
normal, letting
Get me off this. There we go.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey!
Lee, can you? So I mean, I realize I'm the new boy. Can you put your hands so we can see them?
Julian, what do you have on the saw?
Uh, a bunch of crap that way I don't have it on the table.
And are you doing any more beginner
Yeah.
videos?
Yes, I'm actually almost done editing episode 3, which is I guess order to cut things out in, like a general guide on what order to cut things out in. I videotaped episode 4 like 3 times and I don't like it. I'm going to redo it. Episode 4 is basic cutting on a scroll saw. So I changed the direction. I'm going to go with the template I'm going to use is a Superman logo, mainly because it's got inside cuts, outside cuts. It's got sharp corners. It's got curves, straights. So I think it's a great practice run for anybody who wants to do one, and it's fairly simple.
Nice.
But yeah, as of right now, I'm like you. Life's getting in the way. I need to get out there and do it. I just got out of class today, so just trying to get back in there.
Nice. By the way, Dale, my drink is bigger.
It always is.
But you know, I mean, I'm holding a big Coke. I mean, a big.
Gotta love accents. Sterling, what are you working on? Are you still working on that dog logo?
So I got the mini one done. I just finished it, and the epoxy's dry on it, which is kind of cool. So
Oh yeah, I love that thing.
the mini bird. It's Old Red. It's Blake Shelton's restaurant in
Ah.
Gatlin.
Oh, have you heard that song? I guess you
I
have.
have.
Yeah,
Obviously, you have. Sorry.
But yeah, the one I'm going to go after is.
Oh, thank God he has pants on.
I got the pattern made. I just got to get the wood together for it.
Very cool.
Well, what about all that panels on the back?
Huh?
What about all the wood in the back right there?
Well, I got to cut it down. That's what's going to be on the saw.
Jamie, what? A very good, Sterling. Jamie, what is you working on, sir?
Well, my work, and I've been kind of neglecting my scroll saw lately,
Yeah.
but I've still got them tigers that I was meant to do at Kempton Park. That I didn't actually get around to doing. People seem to be more interested in the compound cuts. That was taking me 10 minutes to do.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing more and more of them because I tried keeping a small display of them throughout the weekend. But every time I kind of looked over, like more and more people were taking them just to walk off, and I was like, there was never a small display there that I wanted to keep. So, just to keep a display there, I had to keep making them.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me though this was the first show you'd really been at kind of thing where you could directly connect the work you were doing because you were there all weekend though, and scroll saw sales though? I mean, wasn't the record guys you could connect people were walking off?
It's the second show that I've done for Record Power, and doing that particular show. So it's called the D&M Tool Show, but I was doing real intricate stuff, like the Charles Deering patterns. And this year I was doing the compound cuts, the real simple stuff on
like the keychains and stuff.
Like keychains, like compound cuts, stuff that people, like Charles said before we went live, that people can relate to, as opposed to the real intricate patterns.
Yeah, I think the average beginner, is drawn. They like the detailed stuff because what it can do, but then they feel like they can accomplish the simpler quicker.
And
oh yeah,
and
it was the odd Jesus.
What happened?
And people kept coming up to me and saying, I'm either going to go and buy a scroll saw so they can have a go, or they've just bought a scroll saw so they can have a go. And I must have had about maybe 7 or 8 people come and tell me that.
That's good though.
That's just under £1,000, so that's about $1,000. That's not including the people that didn't tell me that. Now, considering they were there mainly promoting lathes,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
that's not bad.
how you do it.
Did
Do you
anybody
know
go
what
to
I
the
mean?
show that there was a wood carving / scroll saw / artistry in wood? I believe is the name of the show. Did anybody go to that or know anything about it?
That
Do you
was
know-
just this
Artistry
weekend,
and
wasn't
wood.
it?
The thing is, Record Power is mainly a bandsaw stroke lathe company. Mainly, it just so happens that they happen to sell scroll saws, sanders,
Yeah,
and a few other little bits.
they sell. I mean, the way you what was it you said to me? They sell the generic scroll saw, the generic, you
The
know,
cheap,
$150,
Harbor Freight.
$100 Harbor Freight scroll saw, but appropriately dressed up. It's not like they're selling Excalibur clones or something like that. They're selling this, and
Yeah.
folks were buying. I thought it was
There's
awesome.
nothing wrong with it. I mean, you see the stuff that Jamie's
Yeah, I
done
thought it
with
was awesome. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I
I
don't.
mean, not to say that I weren't. You know, there was actually two guys up there, and honestly, I wanted to jump over my table and swing for them because they basically mocked me because of what I was doing, and basically because I was using a scroll saw, and it's kind of like as if I was some sort of mug or something, you know. And all I said was like, "Are you all
Well,
right?" And it's kind of well, not my sort of thing.
Okay, then
Do you
why
know
don't they
what I mean?
just leave and go somewhere else?
were they demoing by any chance, Jamie?
By the
No, they
way,
weren't.
by the
No.
way, Ed Henry has joined us in the chat, and Miter Mike was at the artistry and wood thing I was just talking
Yeah.
about. He was
Mm.
part of Bearwood Grove Bay.
He was part of the Pegasus.
Pronounced Grove Bay. Yeah,
So,
and he
so
has
they're,
the biggest scrolls bandsaw. Yeah,
Yeah, he was on the
Actually,
Pegasus
that was-
bandsaw.
yeah.
That was this weekend, actually.
yeah,
I was going to go down, and I actually didn't. But Steve Good was down there too. So.
yeah.
But I think this will be the last year for that,
Dang
from
it.
what I understand. So.
Speaking of Steve Good,
Unfortunately.
Steve Good's going to be.
Hopefully they do it
in-
again. But
Steve Good's supposed to be at the Klingspor event coming up the end of October in
That's-
North Carolina.
Yeah, October.
I'm about to say, isn't that
26th.
25th and 26th? That's near you, isn't it, Sterling?
I'll be there too. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Nice.
There's gonna be-
So I might have to talk
it
to you,
gets bigger and
Sterling.
better every year. So
I think you and Steve Good are about the same height, Sterling. You're probably the tallest one in this room or this
Yeah.
show.
yeah, I think he's
Well,
6'3",
we know who the
I'm
shortest
6'4".
is.
Yeah, Steve's a big boy.
Okay, we got 3 gigglers. I think I missed something again. Usually I'm involved in it.
No, he said we know who the shortest one is.
Oh.
Charles, you're quite tall, aren't you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, you're taller than Julian.
You act like that's a big thing. It's not. It's a lot of people taller than me. Yeah, Mike wanted me to go down there, and I don't think I can make it down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a place to crash if you want to come.
Well, the thing is, getting down and getting people to watch the animals. We're going to Austin this weekend, so
Nice.
From what I've seen, your animals know how to look after your house.
Sterling has a great son, Austin, and a wonderful wife, Sandra.
yeah, they are. I know, and a beautiful daughter that's married now.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Sorry, I forgot
And
about.
I know
Sorry,
we're talking
And an
about-
awesome son. Don't forget about that.
I love Austin.
I brought him up first.
Don't forget the son-in-law.
He's all right.
And Miter Mike, being Miter Mike, says that a hobbit is taller than Julian. Okay.
You know what, Mike? You're not much taller than me, okay, sir?
And he wears flip flops to do woodwork, so you got that on him.
It's all right.
Charles, I think your computer is like 1 second faster than my computer because you'll
That-
say it. And
that's
then it
saying
comes up on my
something.
screen.
Well,
So going back to what's actually on my saw, nothing. Truth be told, apart from sawdust.
Like I said, I've got some cake knives still sitting on there. So
as you can see, we've all been really sitting at the saw a lot.
Yes.
a scroll sewing chat group about nobody having scrolling done.
You know, when you're younger,
I've
they
been-
say the days are too long, and then when you get older, the days ain't long enough. Life
Yeah,
ain't
pretty
long
much.
enough, really.
I've been too busy revamping my website, trying to get it to
Yeah.
free patterns. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't been cutting. I've been doing free patterns.
I
Trying to
uploaded
get the
90
site
new
run.
patterns to my site.
I think the fact that when I was doing the show at Kempton Park, the very first time I used a scroll saw after 8 months was at that show. So,
Yeah, because you've been doing a lot more turning lately.
yeah, well, not only that, but I had surgery as well. So
Yeah, I forgot about that. So I did meet up with a scroller this week, and I don't know if any of y'all know Chip from Black Lab Fab.
yeah,
He's pretty
That
cool.
guy.
pretty
That
fast.
guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He lives up in Pennsylvania. He does a festival or a craft fair in the area called the Sugarloaf Festival. And it's pretty expensive to get in. It's like almost $1,000 for a booth, like $700 for a
Good
booth.
lordy.
Wow.
Yeah, but he does some really good stuff. It's I like it. So him and I the other night we met up Friday night. We were just sat there and talking about it. Mentioned you guys. He knows who all you guys are. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're cool people. Not you, Dale. Not you. I'm not cool either. So that's all right.
Yeah, I showered.
Yeah, I
with
was
that
almost
guy.
there.
I had a
I was
shower
almost there
with
on
that guy.
Saturday, but then things didn't work out. So
No,
Where, at
luckily
the
I
Sugarloaf?
to the Outer Streamwood, I was almost there.
was lucky enough
was
to
gonna
meet.
go down Saturday.
I got to meet Sterling and his son in Georgia 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, that was
And
Atlanta.
Jamie.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
I got to meet Mr. Jamie there. I don't think I've met Julian or Lee
No,
yet.
not yet.
Definitely not Dale.
I've met everyone except for Lee. Thank God.
Thanks, Jamie. Love you too.
Jamie wants to be your best man. And when
Thanks,
y'all say
Charles.
I do, he's gonna say, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. No, I want Wes to be my best man so he can go, "Hey everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello everybody."
Wes is a good feller.
We talking about Wes Swain?
No, Wes Balco.
No, Wes
Oh,
Oh, Wes
Balco.
Balco. Gotcha.
There he goes. Hello everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hello everybody.
Yeah.
they call him Coach.
Hi, Sandra.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandra.
Sandra.
Hi Sandra.
Hi, John Boy.
Bye, Sandra.
Come on now, Bobber.
She's digging through Christmas boxes, putting up a Christmas tree, and it's aggravating me.
Tell her I said no.
Hey, I
We've got a new
already
kitten.
got my Christmas tree up.
We got a new
We
kitten.
know
in the house.
we saw the baubles.
We got a new kitten in the house. There's no way I'm putting up a Christmas tree. That thing will have it sideways before the night is out.
Yeah, we used to have a cat, and it climbed up in it all the time. Never turned it over, but she'd climb in it every night.
Yeah.
So our cats don't tend to mess with anything, but when we first got Batman, he went halfway up the tree and went after the only Joker ornament I had. That's the only ornament he went after. And that then is when we named him. We knew his name had to stay Batman.
But he has 2 dogs that can't stay in their fence, or at least one of them can't.
Did you see the video of them
Yes,
jumping?
I did.
That little crap
Gunner
dog.
stayed, and the other one did not. Julian
Gun-
needs to build
Gun-
a taller fence for his gate.
Yeah, it's going to be too tall for me to even lift up.
God, don't get me started.
and just think, Red's shorter than me, so
Well, Mike, since you're in the chat, tell us how the thing was. And Ron
Yeah.
Norris says, "Hey, Sandra, tell us how Artistry of Wood was." Yeah, it was from what Steve Good posted. I believe he said it was a pretty huge venue.
Has anybody seen?
I've been to that venue.
Scroll Saw bandsaw that's been bought out at the moment by Pegasus.
I think the only person I know of is Miter Mike that's played with it.
Steve Good has too.
Steve
Oh,
Good's
yeah.
put out a
I
video on it.
watched Steve's video.
Ed Henry wants to know: has anybody used a scroll saw to make jewelry, like earrings, or is that too small to be practical? I personally cut things large, but
No, you can cut jewelry on it.
Yeah.
No, you can cut jewelry on it.
I got a necklace video. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you do. I remember that with the
I've
pendant.
Yeah, you've
I've
you've
cut
done
metal jewelry
coin
on.
before. Yeah, Stoning's done coin video before.
Well, Billy Ellis sent me a little bitty ornament or earring or something. It's a angel with the Texas on it.
Hell yeah.
I don't cut that small because I use spirals and I can't get the smaller spirals not to break. So
But
You just
I
don't
would
push, you don't
suggest
push so hard.
I would suggest if you do something that small on the scroll saw, you could do the zero clearance just by putting a couple of layers of blue tape. That way, the smaller pieces don't fall through.
yep, or a business
Well,
card or a playing card. But yeah, I use
I
painter
use-
tape.
I use 1/4-inch plywood, just drill a small ass hole and just go at it.
Yep, small
I
ass.
never thought about a painter's tape. I guess that would work, huh?
Yeah, the
Yep.
blue painter tape works great.
Yeah.
Golly.
No, I've thought about making some small jewelry like earrings for the wife, but
There's your tip for your video, buddy.
yeah, there we go. I'm looking for people to do video tips for the beginner scroll saw thing. I'm gonna do a compilation of tips and tricks of different scholars doing it. You know, Get more
Kathy
of the community
Skipper.
out there.
Sorry,
go
Julian.
ahead. No, it's all good. Go ahead.
Kathy Skipper says I cut earrings. That's cool. I'd like to see some Kathy on Facebook, I guess.
Yeah, post Kathy, post those on the Team Scroll Saw page. We'd love to see them.
Yeah, Ed Henry says, Charles, if you cut anything smaller than a billboard, I don't have
Your
that.
world explodes. Your saw would explode. Yeah.
You would
There you
explode. Yeah.
No, your saw would
Yeah,
explode.
your saw would explode. At least it's true.
See, you got Charles that deals with those big pieces, and you got me that does FU in small little letters as small as I can. So I think it was 3. It was under. How big was that? I think it was under
Heath
half
size.
inch. Heath size. It's Julian size. Oh, I need to do it again though.
Did you guys see the posting from Poon Anita and Scroll Saw and Wood Projects? We have the two huge Chinese scroll saws.
No.
Oh
was
well,
that
let's do this. Let's see if you guys can see this. Can you
There's a screen share option at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, I've got it set up. It needs to be let into the show, I think, by Lee.
Yeah, it's loading.
There we go.
Nice.
Some of these things are huge.
What's the purpose of that pedal?
No, there's a
that's on off.
mystery. There's a mystery.
That might be like a foot switch.
That's what I'm thinking.
Could be.
Tension.
We were
Tension.
talking about foot switches or what's his
Foot
name?
pedals.
Julian was
Yeah.
talking about foot pedals the other day, and a lot of people think they have the dead man, which means when your foot's on it, it keeps going. When you let off, it stops. I prefer the click on, click off.
Well, I still have the click on, click off, and I haven't tried it because obviously I haven't played with my scroll saw yet. But yeah, Jamie, the tensioning's up at the top. You can see both the tension, the tension and releasing, and tension that. Yeah.
You know, yeah.
They were saying this in some of the chat. They were talking about these things being near the blades and these being close to 305 millimeters. So give or take 12 inches.
Wow.
Is the sort of size they are.
How?
I mean, that's huge.
Probably a limited market then. I mean, as far as
Well, I did some digging. I chased these down. So my other half is Chinese Malaysian. So when this came up, I asked her to do some digging around to try
You're trying to get a discount, aren't you?
We're trying to find a price of the things, and she reckons that she can get them off of Alibaba for about $320.
That's not bad at all.
Each.
No.
By the time somebody imports them and they mark them up and they paint them whatever color they are, they'll probably have gained a bit of weight in terms of price.
Oh, yeah,
But they're huge. I mean, they're I mean, why would you have a bandsaw if you've got one of these?
Well, what would you cut with that? I mean,
So I think you looked into the normal standard like Harbor Freight stores as well, didn't you?
Oh, I did some digging on them. Yeah, $9 each.
$9 each.
You buy 1,000, you get them for $9 each.
Do you know what the depth of the throat is from the blade to the what you call it?
No, sir. But we can make some guesses if that's a normal. If that's I wonder if the mouse pointer shows up in this. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So this here is obviously an NVR. That's an NVR on that, and they're usually like 2 or 3 inches across. So we could kind of extrapolate that being, I don't know, what, 24,
Yeah, I was about to
36,
say probably
40
about
odd?
24-inch
odd?
bed. The bed probably
Yeah.
24.
Yeah. I mean, it's what, 40 inches maybe between there to there, based
So
on that size of
I'd say
that thing
probably
there.
a 30 inch. I'd say it's probably a 30-inch saw.
That's
You
what I
reckon?
was looking at,
Excalibur do a 30-inch saw.
Hmm. But look at the weight of that arm. Yeah. But either way, big old thing, big heavy cast bed.
Yeah.
Some indication that the thing has got two supports, but it doesn't look like you can adjust the angle certainly from what we're looking at. Though there is a little lever hiding in there somewhere. That seems to do a thing. Interesting. Oh yeah.
I
We
like
think you should.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
send you to China to try and negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
That's nice though. I mean, I couldn't have it. I don't have the space.
Very
Me
cool.
neither. But just when we're talking about Pegasus
Wouldn't fit in
and
my closet.
Pegasus and their bandsaw, this thing is kind of on par in terms of scale of cut, and all that kind of good stuff. Possibly easier to use because that
Very
blade
cool.
obviously releases.
Well,
Yeah.
the only drawback I've never touched the Pegasus bandsaw, but the only drawback I see is no way to put it in an entry hole. You always got to cut from the outside like a.
Exactly right.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
So
bandsaw. That's what they do.
Yeah, so that basically is the only thing I can see it's used for when it comes to scrolling will be compound cuts.
Yeah, if they get a spiral blade on that thing, we'll talk.
I bet you we can make a spiral blade.
Yep.
Remember my Frankenstein
So,
blade?
Charles, are you not comfortable with the geo-modified blades? Those are about the closest flat blade that I've seen that turn as quick as a spiral.
I'm, for lack of a better word, I'm afraid of flat blades. You saw how I did on my one attempt of it. I started with spirals because they cut in every direction, so to me it just made sense. But I know you get smoother cuts and sharper corners with flat blades, but I just haven't brought myself to do it.
Well, depending on how you want to go about doing it, if you want to take your time, you could go ahead and cut the whole pattern out and then go back in with a straight blade and clean up the corners that you want. I mean, it's going to take a lot longer time, but
But most people tend to start with the flat blades, though.
I think I started with spiral.
You won me over on spirals. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy spiral blades.
Me too.
See, I got a lot
I-
of guff for having spirals when I first started.
Well, people think they're the devil himself. I mean, it's
Because they have to have a steady hand for it. That's the thing. Because like I've talked to other people, spiral blades, they tell me they're the least forgiving. I'm like, yeah. I was like, and I it's a joking thing that I tell people. I'm like, they're like, well, can you give me any tips about a spiral blade? I'm like, yeah, don't sneeze.
well, I always
Like,
just
oh,
say,
okay.
let the blade do the cutting. I think no
Yeah.
matter what blade you're using, any of us, as long as we've been scrolling, you find yourself pushing into the blade rather than letting it do the cutting kind of thing. I mean, you got to push a little bit, obviously, but I
Yeah.
think that tip thing that I sent you,
Yeah.
Julian, about the bending of the blade, it looks fine on the top. The middle and bottom could be butchered.
Yeah. I was actually telling somebody about that the other day too.
Well, the
Yeah.
good thing about most of the detailed patterns with a spiral, it can be forgiving on the pattern because it's subjective to the pattern. So,
Yeah.
I mean, once the pattern's off, you're not going to see any outlines anyway. You're going to be too close to really tell you might know it, but no one looking at it with the naked eye will ever know it.
Yeah.
It's too intricate and too natural for there to be two straight lines. So a little bit of jaggedness is going to be okay. Yeah.
Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Tracy,
How are you tonight?
just in the chat.
Hey, Tracy.
Yeah.
Ed Henry says I need to get the Pegasus clamps put on my DeWalt or save for a Pegasus scroll saw.
Ed, the layer thing you're talking about, I believe it's called Layer Escape, where it has the multiple layers.
Yeah, where the bottom layer is a little jacked up. Yeah.
Well, no, he's talking.
I can vouch for those Pegasus clamps too.
Oh, he's talking about like what Alex Fox is doing. I think it's like you got
Yeah,
the back.
multiple
Okay,
layers.
that's what he means. Okay.
Yep. It's like 3 or 4 it's any amount of layers, but it's like 3 layers to 7 layers. It's just Let's keep layering it back.
I wish I had. I mean, I'm sure if I
Layer,
sat
layer.
and thought about it, I could do it. But I believe it's done in Corel Draw type thing. It makes it easier. But I would have to stop and think about how to do the layer. Hell, I still can't do simple.
Are you talking?
Sorry,
Go ahead,
I was
Dale.
gonna-
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so I use a free bit of software called Paint.net. So it's kind of like Photoshop or Corel Draw, but it's completely free. It lets you do multiple layers. It lets you do some minor image processing. It lets you do cut and paste, and you can drag stuff in and out. It's absolutely free. It's called Paint.net, and you can build up the layers and see through them and switch them on and off, and then flatten it out and use it as you see fit. It's an awesome piece of software. It's been around for years. Download it. Doesn't cost you, but it's got a perfect price for everyone. Give it a go. You might find you quite like it.
Yeah, send it to me.
Paint.net.
Look at it.
Todd or TLF Works has joined us in the chat. His name is Todd. Sorry if I interrupted you.
All right, Todd. So you don't get to say hi to me, the other Texan. You get to say hi to everybody else. Let's see how it is, Todd.
He just said, "I am Todd."
No, he said it earlier. He said hi to Jamie.
I am Todd.
Charles and Drew.
I am
Oh,
Todd.
Sterling.
I missed that.
Hi, Todd.
I can't see the chat, so hi, Todd. I hope if I see any, I don't see nothing. So just
No, nobody's talking to you, Sterling.
all right. Well, good.
If someone says, "Hey,
All
Sterling,"
right.
I'll let you know.
Bye bye now.
I love you, Sterling.
Just enough to get the
Yeah,
head.
everybody. Yeah.
So
Al Forte is in the chat.
What's
so
going on?
Hello, Al.
No.
I actually spelled Al right.
Al Forte.
Party. Oh, Dave
Al
Hart.
Forte in the house.
Dave Hart says, "Hey, Sterling." So there's one
Oh,
for you.
hey, Dave Hart. Didn't know he was over there either. Hi, Dave Hart.
Kathy Skipper says, "I tried to post several photos of earrings in the scrollers page. You say tried. What trouble are you having?"
So,
So are you?
Charles, are you monitoring the chat as far as questions?
Hey, Odessa's in here.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
What's up, Odessa? How you doing, buddy?
I'm on my phone, so I don't have a whole lot of. And this is all brand new software to me.
I hear you.
Post it in Team Scroll Store.
Todd says, "I've never met Charles Lee or Dale, so hi to you as well." Hello, Todd. Unless you come to Texas, I might be hard to meet now because I don't get out much. Ed Henry Lee, I hope you don't think I've been avoiding you this past year. Just been distracted.
Oh, it's all fine. I know
Didn't
you're
catch
having
that.
I kind of want to say, I mean, Ed Henry. Do you mean like squirrel, or something else?
Squirrel.
Oh, Kathy says her post is pending. I guess it needs to be approved. Let me run over there. I didn't know we had to approve posts in there.
I didn't either.
Me either.
Hey,
Has she been
That's a
accepted?
first.
You don't
Todd.
need
Yeah,
to
I
approve
accepted her in
posts
there.
Team Scroll Store.
Todd,
Well,
next time I
yeah.
come home, I'll let you know. We can meet up, man.
I haven't. I don't see anything pending in Team Scroll. So
Oh, you guys mean in the group?
You don't
Okay,
have to.
I got to know.
You don't have to approve posts in Team Scroll Store. It just goes on there.
well, according to her, she says
We'll take
that
a look at it. It
Kathy
should come through.
Davis is
says the post is pending.
Check, make sure she's a member.
Yeah, she is. It's been approved because I've just
Yeah.
gone over to her.
Yeah, because it shouldn't have to be approved if she's a member.
Yeah, it might just
probably-
be a technical thing.
Yeah, it might be because she probably says she cut her finger on a scroll saw.
Whoa.
Oh, she said she
When
posted
she
it
joined.
with scrollers. She posted them
Oh,
with
it's
scrollers.
It's in a different group. That's why.
Okay.
Scrollers
okay.
is mine.
Well, if you,
Yeah.
Well,
That's my
there you
group.
go. You're,
I
I'll
used
you're
to-
approve it
exactly-
later.
I used to be in a few of Lee's groups, but me and him divorced like 3 times a year, so I probably need to re-enter these groups.
I'll put you back in.
All right.
I was just thinking that today. I was like, Charles, I got to add you back to all my groups again.
It's a love-hate relationship. Charles
Yeah.
loves to hate him.
I guess.
Dale, I forgot you posted the Punisher one too.
Yeah, so Samo kind of redrew it, She redrew it, kind of thing. So all I did was turn it into something that was a little easier to cut because she'd done it really low res with no real edge to it. So I just re-edited it, made it a little bit more what she'd cut rather than what she sent me, and we republished it for her. So it looked all right. It looks pretty good.
Cool. Do we have a? I think we have an area where we can actually put all the files in there.
Files, yeah.
Yeah, there should be a file section.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's about 9 or 10 in there right now. I think 9 or 10 in there, and Team Scroll Saws.
Yeah, Steve Good posted
Yeah.
about my site being updated, and everybody swarmed there, and everybody got free patterns. It's like, stick around, buy one or two, wouldn't bother me a bit, but by God, at least I'm doing something for the community again. Al Forte says he just joined Team Scroll Saw, and I just posted the link in the chat again for anybody that's late to the show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm working on right now. I'm getting my website up to date with the free patterns because all my patterns on there were all for sale. So now I got to go back and make them all free. So it's taking me a little bit of a while to play catch up. But once I'm done, you guys go there, you get all the free patterns. It'll probably be within the next month or so, I would think. So you guys can go over there and check it out.
Cool.
It's cool. Take a look at it. I just gotta find the time to. I just gotta find time to get on the
Okay.
scroll.
Todd is now.
Todd just asked. Right, I've just approved Todd.
So did I. So we'll share that glory. Todd's in there.
And Ed, I want to take this opportunity to tell you I'm very sorry about Smokey. I heard he was a good dog. I actually met him a couple of times at Iowa, so he was a good dog.
I love dogs. There's 109 members right now in Team Scroll Saw.
Woohoo!
Not to make light of what you just said, Lee. But
Yeah, sorry to hear about your puppy. It's always hard.
That was his service dog.
Makes it even worse, or harder, I should say.
I could probably use a service dog, but they're not cheap, and yeah, that's where we're at. Anyway,
I can get you a service armadillo. Does that count?
no. Yeah.
What service when you're done with them? Can you make soup out of them? Armadillo.
I do want a baby armadillo though.
No.
They are cute.
Well, they get bigger.
The boss has spoken.
I heard her. I heard her say no. That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's just like no.
Sad thing is she's got her headphones on and she's staying there with a straight face. So
I don't remember his name, but the beard times 16 is in the chat.
Richard. It's Richard.
Richard
Morley.
Richard.
No. Bennett.
Richard Bennett.
Mr. Marley with me on this.
That's what I was worried. That's what I was wondering about.
No.
See, I know you guys. I know this looks like I'm drinking, but this is actually water in a can. Believe it or not.
That costs money. Anyway,
You got ripped off. You gotta have a tap.
yeah, Al Forte says he wants a baby
No, it's
raccoon.
flavored.
Baby raccoons like cat food found.
Yeah.
It's actually flavored blackberry.
Nice.
It's made by Pepsi.
Mine's sourced with water too. Lee.
Look at Dale's face. Dale's like, I don't think I ever want to come to the States now.
Oh man,
raccoon.
I lived up in Ohio for for a year and a bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And Willoughby, just outside kind of Mentor, Cleveland kind of thing. The reason I chose Willoughby is they had a microbrewery. I shit you not. That was the entire decision process for which part of Ohio I was going to live in.
I don't know that we've talked about where all of us are. I believe Lee's in Ohio.
Actually,
Jamie's somewhere in England.
That's hilarious because I actually live maybe like 30 minutes from Willoughby.
Yeah.
That's
So
craziness.
the factory I used to look after for the company I worked for was a Mentor. So we kind of stayed in Willoughby and it was Mentor, and we had another place down towards damn, I forgot the name of the airport. Hopkins. Down at Hopkins.
See, I live in I live south of that because I live in Akron.
Kathy
Yeah.
Skipper's in North Carolina. I used to live in Fort Bragg.
And I used to work
You know
a
where-
lot in North Carolina and around Raleigh, Durham, and Smithfield. Smithfield? Yeah, Smithfield. Head down, I think it was I-90 down to Smithfield. Awesome. Shredded barbecue chicken is my memory of North Carolina. Which was awesome. Anyway,
Barbecue is a blood type in Texas.
I
Yep.
think so.
This-
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think one of my only
There's
memories
an
of
IV.
America is moonshine.
You must look at an IV bag. It's filled either with moonshine or barbecue sauce.
Dr. Pepper.
In Texas
Dr. Pepper.
or Dr. Pepper.
Golly.
That's Charles's blood type.
Yep.
Dr.
That's
Pepper.
mine too.
Dr. Pepper in one arm and barbecue in the other. That would be a unique combination.
Sweet tea.
Kathy Skipper. Oh, I already said she was from North Carolina. Where in North Carolina are you, Sterling?
Just west of Asheville.
Asheville has the Smoky Mountains, right?
Yeah,
Some kind
that's leading into the Great Smoky Mountains. Yeah, it's a border between North Carolina and Tennessee.
Hey, Sterling,
Sorry.
sorry. Where's Clean Spores event going on this week or 2 weeks?
It's in Hickory. It's right off I-40 in Hickory.
What's the closest airport?
Hickory.
Okay.
Well, the Hickory Airport it's not an international. It's a smaller airport.
Private.
Well, it doesn't have to be international. It's just got to be.
The closest international airport is Charlotte Douglas.
Well, no, I just need to get Southwest there. That's all I need.
Richard, the Beard Time 16 says, anyways, I'm off to sleep. Thought I'd just say hi, night. Good night.
Richard, have you fed the unicorns?
Chidio, pop pip.
Have you fed the unicorns, Richard? You can't go to bed until you've fed the unicorns.
Tracy Keaton says he has feet
Go make sure their horns are clean.
In case you don't know, the Beard Time 16 just turned a unicorn poop bowl.
Oh, was that the
Did you
green?
see-
Yep.
No. This is a rainbow coloured one.
Someone asked, "What do you feed a unicorn?" You've got to feed a unicorn the tears of children and the dreams of adults.
I have no idea how to follow that up.
I think you've both been getting into the moonshine.
I'll die.
I wish.
Jackie,
have a-
did you see who was announcing that they were going to be at Clean Spores also
Yep.
today?
Yep.
Mr. Steve Good.
Yes, that's
This is
awesome.
I bought Mr. Steve Good a T-shirt, and he's got one of the Scroller Store T-shirts.
No. Rebecca is going to be there.
Ah,
Rebecca the group is
Yeah.
going to be there.
We have 11 people watching now. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them.
I think
Which
JP
Rebecca?
may have to
Yes,
make
I know Rebecca.
an arrangements.
Rebecca?
Rebecca DeGroot. She's a Turner.
I think JP may have to
Okay.
make some arrangements.
Al Forte says he has a question, but I have a feeling it may not be a serious one. But go ahead, Al.
I feed my
Where are you at?
unicorn Lucky Charms. His is faster
Lee,
than mine
are you
too.
talking to us? Because
No. Charles's thing is going faster than ours.
That
Yeah,
is.
his
Come
is
on,
like
Big-
1
come on,
second
Big Al.
faster than everybody else's
You say my chat
for
is?
some reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
What is
Your
JP
chat
using
is-
as a mic?
Yeah, what is it?
What am I using as a mic? I am using a mic.
I was going to say that. But welcome back, Tracy.
This is a silver blue snowball.
A
This
silver
is
blue snowball.
a snowball, but they come in various colours. I just happen to have a silver one.
But yeah, I think the most common one is white, obviously. But Al says it looks wicked.
Thanks, Richard, for the like. Thanks
Yep.
for the thumbs up.
Yay!
The red dot on it though. Every time it shines at him, looks like a sniper's going to take a shot. Look at him.
with any luck.
Yes, I see
It's
that
funny,
now.
it's
That's
funny
funny.
because when I do the podcast,
Take the shot!
I
Take the shot!
shine on my glasses and it looks like I look like I'm the Terminator or something.
Be glad you don't have a cat.
Are we on Twitch now? Like game review? Take the shot.
Tracy Keaton says, "Don't eat the yellow snowballs." Snowballs.
Don't eat the yellow snowballs.
Just a tip.
That's funny.
Don't eat the yellow snowballs, JP. Oh,
Also-
don't worry.
Thanks,
Whoa,
Tracy.
what was that? That's what
Don't-
she said.
Don't eat the fudge ones.
Good lordy.
The chocolate fudge ones are not chocolate fudge.
Okay. Well, I want to say thank you, Kathy Skipper, for his subscription, because no, it just told me that she subscribed. As the Beard 16, he also subscribed. So thank you, Richard. That should take me up to about 143
That was
people.
me. I was speaking like a woman.
Yeah, I heard something.
You didn't hear
Hi
nothing.
again.
Doesn't
What's
exist.
your name again?
That was me. That was me.
I forgot.
Trust me.
Oh, that was you again.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you.
Trust me. Yeah, that was my impression of a woman.
Well, I don't
That's
have a
pretty good,
woman
Jim.
here, so I'm innocent.
Hey, Dale. Dale,
Sir.
let's touch fingers. Let's touch
All right,
fingers.
let's try. Shit, where's my bearings here? All right, there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Reach out.
Hey, steady on. Oh.
Do I even want to know what Jamie is doing? Okay.
Here, Jamie, let's see. Let's see if we can big fingers.
It's a British thing. It's called teabagging. You ready, Julian?
Yes.
Okay.
So things got weirder in Atlanta, so let's just say that. Sterling to say.
Okay, Julian, let's see if you and I can do it.
Because mine's opposite.
So is mine.
There
I'm in
we go.
Out to lunch.
the
There you go.
creation of Julian. Out to lunch. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Ouch. Okay, we're easily entertained, folks. Okay.
Oh dear.
What I miss?
We're touching each other.
I was just teabagging Julian. I was just teabagging Julian.
Sterling, touch my finger.
Oh, okay, that's how he was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
sure. You got to touch his finger. Come on,
So,
Jamie.
Mr. Deering, tell me who the bad podcast touched you.
That's funny.
No, your
There's-
finger looks so much bigger than mine.
This thing almost.
That's
This
like,
thing kind of reminds me of the Hollywood Squares. The way
Yeah.
it's set up now. It's like Hollywood Squares.
Speaking of well, you called it a podcast, but me, Jamie, and Julian are thinking about starting a live show. We don't have any details
we
yet.
haven't really discussed that yet.
Yeah, because we can't all three be together.
Well, I had to disappear for Kempton Park, so I went to bed quite early.
Uh,
So
we,
we haven't really discussed anything yet.
we don't even know what it's going to be called yet. I was going to call it premature speculation.
Joe, I think we should call it that.
You do think we should call it that?
I think we should call it that. Everyone seems to like that just when you made the joke. So
Premature speculation.
Yeah. I know where your mind was going.
We're
Alport
still
Tate.
working out details.
Says, I don't know these guys, do you?
having
You
a
love
clue.
us, Al.
that's what Al said.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Oh, come on, Al. I know the characters you
That's
hang
what
out
she
with.
said,
So don't even go
definitely.
there.
Hey, Al. I know what team you were rooting for yesterday. So how do you feel? Do you feel the same way as Charles and I?
Leave it to the Cowboys to lose to the 0-4 Jets.
Yeah,
Lordy.
it's all right. It happens.
Leave it to the Browns to lose yesterday too. Made me sad.
But one of the coaches did say something I thought would look good as word art. He said something along the lines of adversity doesn't build character or reveals it.
Make it a sign.
But the
You got the skill.
shocking part is
Al says he doesn't follow sports, so take away his man card. I was not happy after the game either. I was like, really, Jets, really? But in their defense, if anybody gives a crap, the quarterback that had been losing all the games was a backup quarterback, and their main quarterback came back. But anyway, Dallas needs to pick up their stuff. I'm not even going to ask the score. It was
12 to
we only lost by 2 points, I think.
yeah, 22-24 or
Yeah.
24-22.
We're a heck of a second half team, but we got to get started quicker. We being the Cowboys, but they won't pay me.
Yeah.
And Al says he
Actually,
follows starships across the universe. Paul
Actually, I
Messy
think the Browns
Workshop.
are four wins for the Browns this year, dude. 4 wins.
Yeah, the Browns are actually doing worth a crap. Paul's Messy Workshop has joined us. Paul Corliss.
Hey, Paul.
How's
are
it
you?
going, buddy?
Hey,
Going
Jamie.
on.
Oh,
Haven't
funny,
seen him in a
really-
while.
I was
How you
going to
doing,
ask
Paul?
Jamie. We was talking about football, but I didn't know how I was going to bring it up. But somebody else did. But my Carolina Panthers was in your area yesterday.
yep, they're playing the Buccaneers in London.
What ground were they playing at?
In London. I don't know what stadium it was.
Let's have a look.
Tampa Bay and the Panthers.
Yep.
Wimbledon?
They
They only play in Wimbledon, don't
they?
That's tennis.
Wembley.
The reason why I asked that is because
Tennis.
I don't know. I don't play that sports.
You got the W, right? I mean, it's kind of you're only like 10 letters out. It's all right.
I used to be into NASCAR too till Dale Jr. retired. I don't remember the last time I watched things.
We used to when I worked in North Carolina and South Carolina, we used to supply NASCAR with the first ECUs when I was working that part of the world.
Dale Jr.'s from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And he's also a Redskins fan. Poor Redskins.
right. So
They won
Sterling,
yesterday.
that
Yeah, they
game, right, was see that picture up there,
Yep.
right? That is our old the team that I support. It's old stadium. So
Who do
it
you
got
support,
knocked down.
JP?
It got knocked down right, and replaced with our new stadium, which is where your team played yesterday.
So where's the stadium?
That's pretty awesome.
It's in London.
No shit. What's the team?
Right. So the team is called Tottenham. Right.
All right. Okay.
It's basically off the bottom end of that.
Yeah.
It's about 63,000 capacity.
Didn't somebody make you a logo for your team at one point?
Yeah, it's down here.
Is that the one with the rooster on the soccer ball?
Cock and balls.
Oh, stop it. So much for a family show.
Well, it's a cockerel. It's a cockerel.
It's a giant cock and ball.
Yeah, it's a cockerel ball.
Ay, caramba.
It's only one ball though.
Here comes Johnny with his.
You see that? To one of the best guys he knows.
He was paid to say that. Okay,
I was drunk.
Kathy Skipper says she has posted the pictures of the earrings.
Cool.
Woo.
Nice.
Can we get them up on the screen? Can someone do a screen share? Let's see them.
I can share my screen and go over that. Wait, no, I have other panels open. You probably don't need to see.
You can just share all the tabs along the top.
Paul's Messy Workshop says, "Hey Charles, how you doing? Been a while."
Been a very long time.
I'm still trying to find the screen
not
share. 'Cause I
long
don't see that
enough.
on my
It's down. On the phone, I don't know. Yeah, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pairs there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
10,
11, 12.
12.
I'll check them out when I go in the house. I can't see nothing on my phone.
No.
Yeah, it looks like on a couple of them she used to do more than one kind of wood.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Well-
yeah, that's the shower they talk about.
They're not coming up on mine for some reason.
Where's the soap in that picture?
Don't worry about it.
Julian kept dropping it.
I dropped it.
Someone dropped it.
I don't know if I ever got any pictures with you, Sterling. Not like that, of course. Did I?
You don't want pictures of that.
No, I don't.
I don't think we did. I think, that night. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Dang it.
There's a lot happening real quick that night.
Yeah.
Sterling, didn't we get something out of New York at Tony's? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I've slept since then. I spent the night in the tent with Tony that night, so I don't know.
Oh Lord. Which one was the bear?
Actually, I do have a picture of that. I do have a picture of that one. Oh yeah.
You know, the way that's blurry, Jamie, I can't work out if you're putting a finger in his mouth or putting something else in his mouth.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
That's a cigar.
It's still, no matter what, it tasted funny.
Good lordy.
What? Like that burger?
Oh yeah, that's a good burger.
Me and Jamie were looking at a bunch of your pictures a while back, Julian, and we noticed that you look tired in every one of them.
Yeah, I always am.
I was going to say that looks like 8 beers, kind of tired.
There we go.
That's a proper picture.
Yeah,
It's got Lenny. I don't have the other one then. I thought it did.
somebody's got it, I'm sure.
I think the riskiest picture that was taken of me is when Mark Christopher picked me up like he was carrying me across the threshold.
Like a 6-pack.
That's a good
No?
one. I like that one.
That was 6-pack, folks, not 6-pack.
There's a very provocative picture of Jamie and Mark Christopher caressing Carl Jacobson with me on the ground laying down.
That's funny. Mark Christopher is an awesome guy.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him in a while.
That was a good picture.
All right, chat, y'all. We rely on y'all to
I
keep
think
the
I've
show
covered
going,
that.
so tell us what to talk about.
Sorry, Tracy. It was just a picture of Sterling and Lenny.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yep. One of these days, I'm going to have to meet Charles and meet JP.
You
The rest of
really
you guys.
don't want
You
to.
don't want to. You don't want to meet JP.
You don't want to. I'm a horrible person.
I met these guys.
So they're doing something close to y'all in Texas, the Good of the Land. Is that anywhere close to y'all? In Texas?
Huh? I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Good of the land.
The Good of the Land.
Never heard of it.
It's a lot like what they did upstate Catskills with Duresta this weekend, but it's in Texas.
Huh? I knew nothing about it. Or
I know.
Google or the Good of the Land on Instagram. I know I'm following that one, but it looks like a pretty fun event there near y'all. That might be something y'all could hook up and get together with.
Who's y'all? I'm still in Baltimore. Remember?
Oh, that's right. You're a wannabe Texan. I'm sorry.
No. Not a wannabe.
former.
I'm an ambassador of
You're an
Texas.
exile.
No, not exiled. Don't say that.
Where do you live, Dale?
I live in Baltimore, but I'm an ambassador of Texas.
No, that's gonna Dale. I know you.
Oh.
So I live in Surrey, kind of south of London. So I'm about, I don't know, an hour-ish from JP.
All right.
You know,
He has the honor.
I have the dubious.
Apparently, Julian's bride is letting him know the time or how long he's been on the show. And
Julian actually lives closest to me out of all you guys, so
sorry.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm an ambassador from Texas. I got to spread the good word of Texas to people out that aren't there.
If they're liberal, keep them up there. Anyway, Tracy Keaton says Jamie will be coming to this year's Atlanta Woodworking Show.
I don't know. I very much doubt it. I should be coming to the States next
November.
month. And after that, I've got plans to come out maybe June time for the slip and slide. So I don't know if I can make it as that time as well.
That's assuming you guys let him back in after the last time.
Al Forte is asking Sterling, is the good of the land? Is that it?
Yes. Yep, it's called Good of the Land.
I know
Okay.
Rebecca DeGroot's going to be in Dallas, I think, this weekend. I think she
Yeah,
said.
so I'm just gonna miss miss Rebecca at that point from when I come over.
We just had another one. That might have been for you, Jamie, but I can't say it.
I don't know if anyone local's watching, but I'm doing a tool sale up in Hartville, which is like 30 minutes from me. And I'm doing it on November 23rd and 22nd. It's a 2-day tool show, and I'm doing a scroll saw demo there.
Nice.
And our club's doing it as a way to get new members for the club.
Nice. All right.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone in the area wants to come out, it's Hartville Hardware in Hartville, Ohio. It's a huge store. Like they have a drive-in lumber department. If you can believe
nice.
that one. Yeah, it's like the biggest hardware store in the state. So.
Yeah. Sterling, you've got a fan over in the chat. That M Dolls likes you.
Oh, so you saw that?
Yeah.
What is it?
I deleted it. Is it still showing?
I see it.
Sterling's got a fanboy this time.
Is it still showing up? Because I deleted it and reported it.
No, it's showing up on the inside.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's on. It's probably gone from YouTube.
You talking about the M dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have asked whose voice they were talking about.
I shouldn't hit that. Show that, should I?
No. I should have asked whose voice they were referring to, but hopefully it was me. I'm kidding.
Definitely wasn't me. It's
So
probably
which
Dale.
chat is it in? 'Cause I'd love to respond.
You can't. I mean, you can't really fault his taste, really, can you?
No.
You can't respond because it's been deleted.
Actually, there's 6 people here, so they could have been responding to all of us. And I'm kind of known for having fans on this show, so
yeah. Okay, there's 9 people watching.
It's Aaron's boyfriend. That's what I think we've got going on there.
Yeah.
Well, let them know I'm free most weekends.
I'm expensive every day.
You're gonna put
there
your
you go.
you're gonna put your Venmo up there so they can pay you.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
I think Tracy's messing with you. She says, JP made a promise last year. Not nice.
That about the Atlanta Woodworking Show. That was probably because before I realised I was actually going to the Atlanta Woodworking Show last year. I don't know. There must have been a reason why I said I was going before changes were made. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah, you didn't know but 2 weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
Even though I knew 2 months in advance.
I mean, it's still. I mean, who knows? Things might change. Dates might change. I mean, he's still got to make a central over here yet as well. So there's still a lot to come on, a lot to pay out. But it's still not impossible.
There was a part where I was going to be down in Atlanta, so I almost went down to Atlanta one year. So
we have
stranger
Make
things
a
have happened.
Central and the Ando Show next year, all fairly quick after each other. And Makers will be huge, and the Ando Show will be much closer, but it's right down there in the West Country, beautiful part of the world. You pass Stonehenge on the way to it, so it's I mean, if you're over stateside, you want to come to some part of the UK that's straight out of the tourist map.
If you like looking at big rocks,
massive rocks.
Tracy Keaton says you said it right after last year's Atlanta Woodworking Show, and then Dave Hart says, Sterling, are you anywhere near Wilson, North Carolina? I'm going to their Whirligig Festival.
Ooh, Whirligigs.
Sterling, are you anywhere near Wilson, North Carolina, or are you frozen or what? Oh,
I'm getting like every other word.
Are you anywhere near Wilson, North Carolina?
I've been there, but no, that's probably about 4 hours.
I didn't even know North Carolina was that big to be 4 hours away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one in the state, one in the other. So that's it.
East and west, it's huge.
To answer your question, Dave Hart, no, he is not near there.
Okay, so now I know why things were changed, and I can't really go saying any names because it's going to embarrass some people if I do. But now I know why promises were probably changed. But like I said, if I'm able to go to the Atlanta Woodworking Show, then I will. If I can't, then I can't. It's as simple as that. So,
All right. Well, Lee, since
That's
it's your
okay.
show, you want to pick the next topic?
yeah,
I don't know. I was actually thinking about going down to Atlanta one year, so that might happen too.
it's a
I
good
just
show.
got to get the money saved up.
I'm still never going to forget David Welder standing out in that car parking lot, selling all of his stuff.
Maybe we'll have to do one. Maybe we'll have to do one where Charles, you and me can meet up.
There you go.
It's quite well.
There
It
you
would have
go.
to be it had to be really close to me in Texas because I don't get out much.
Don't they have a show there, Texas? Don't they have a show in Texas?
They used to.
Oh, they got rid of it.
We could start
Yeah.
one.
I think it was DFW, just Scrollers Picnic or something like that.
We could start one.
Why don't you do one in your backyard, Charles?
Shoot. Well, my backyard actually is big enough, but
Well, there you go.
y'all probably leave
All right.
a bunch of beer bottles and crap all over the place.
Yeah, but
Just
think
as
of
long
the
as we
money
don't
you
hit the
could
chickens.
Yeah, the chickens are enclosed.
raise.
Don't run over the chickens.
Yeah. Pull them pants up around them cocks.
Oh, hush. Long story short, Tracy Keaton says she just looks forward to meeting you, Jamie.
It'll be all good. All good. One day.
Nah, he's
One day.
overrated, Tracy.
Just asked to see his belly
Overrated.
button tattoo.
I could do that on here.
Yeah,
No,
show us your belly button tattoo. It proves he's in London or in England. Sorry,
Is that what I need to get for a Texas? Do I need to get a Texas belly button tattoo?
Jamie. Do you wanna make Jamie's screen bigger to show?
Someone tell me when it's done. I mean, seriously, someone tell me when this is over.
I'm not looking.
It's over. It's over.
You're messing
Is it
with me,
over?
Julian.
No, I'm not. It's over.
People, it's
It's
just a first.
Christ.
Somehow I saw that shortly after meeting him,
Oh my lord.
and she
Yeah,
heard
that-
Tracy
do you know
Keaton
what?
said Bobby Duke is going this year, or she heard that.
Someone asked that the story about that tattoo coming out was we was in an elevator, going from the parking lot down to the lobby of the hotel the first year in 2017, and
It's like a special edition Krispy Kreme that's gone wrong. I mean, that's what that
and a few intoxicated young ladies were basically saying, "You're not from England." I said, "I am," and they went full Mary Poppins on me. Like, "Oh no, you're not." And I was like, "No, seriously, I'm from England." No, you're not. And I was like, "I am." And after continuously arguing, and by the time the doors opened, I was like, "Right, that's it. I've had enough." So I showed them my tattoo on my stomach, and they fell out the doors laughing. Right, and I was like, "Right, okay."
You did just show them your belly button, right? I mean,
Yeah.
nothing else.
I've got my point across. Well, Jesse Ueda and Chad Grossclaws, right? They didn't know about this tattoo either, so they were laughing as well, right? Well, Chad didn't let it go, and he just wanted to take pictures of it, right? Why? I don't know. That's up to him, right? Well, what I completely forgot about is the fact that I've got other tattoos that say England on them, right? And I could have and I was wearing shorts. So I could have quite easily have shown them the fact that I've got a great big British flag on my leg.
Well, Julian says that he had his face on that tattoo. Do we even want to know?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got.
Well, pretty close to it.
And this is why I don't drink.
We were stone cold sober. This is the next morning.
Ken Moon took this picture.
Yeah. Anyone ever let me live it down? There's a big story behind it, though. So.
Yeah, Julian couldn't walk after.
Good Lord.
Does have a.
It's because of his hairiness.
You mean the
Really-
fact it looks
we
more
really
like a
gotta-
man?
We really need to steer the show. For the love of God, don't let your children watch the show.
Oh my!
That was right before he got nursed.
And what's funny is Sterling's off to the left of that picture.
Yeah, Sterling's my side. And he woke up and was like, oh my God.
He's like, I'm going back to bed.
It's when he follows it with the words again. You know that things are going too far, guys. Oh my! Oh no, not again! I can't give you up, JP.
Yeah. I think it was on the very first night or very first morning afterwards or something like that. I booted the corner of the cupboard or something like that with my
With your
bare
toe.
feet. Oh, man.
With your toe. Yeah.
Not only that, but it was on my bad foot as well.
Yeah. That was that first morning.
Yeah, just so y'all know, the show's called Scrollers Chat, but it doesn't mean we'll talk about scrolling.
No, it's Scrollers Chat. We're all scrollers. We're chatting.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
if somebody
There
over in
you
the chat has a
go.
scrolling question, ask it.
Yeah, we might get back on topic.
Charles, I say you do a pattern of Jamie's stomach with the.
I'd really rather not.
So you got to look at the belly button all day.
Yeah.
That would be funny if that becomes like your best-selling pattern.
That'd be creepy.
We'll call it Jamie's belly.
I think it's
Like
a
100
marketing
seals.
thing, Lee. I think it's a marketing thing.
Guys, I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but I can't hear anything other than every other word. So
we can't hear you, Sterling.
Right.
We can't hear you at all. Not at all. We can't hear you at all. Any of those words you just said, we didn't hear.
Yes, we can hear you, Sterling, and I don't know why you're only hearing every other word. You might need to reboot your computer.
That's his phone. It's
Oh, yeah.
your bone, Sterling.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
Catch my foot in your ass.
Oh, you heard that one.
I got to get me some moonshine.
We're starting to sound like special needs scrollers. Sorry if there's any special needs people out there. It was not meant like that.
There you go. Give me-
Oh, Jamie. I guess I'm not going to be the one crying tonight.
I saw that. Love you too, Jamie.
I've been victimized too, Lee.
It's all right.
Al Forte said, "Who is the ugly guy on the left?"
I'll show you later.
What left? I'm in the middle, so he's
Show
not
me
talking
now.
about me.
Dave Hart says, "Hey, you guys."
Hey, you
Dave.
guys.
Hey.
Electric Company.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Goonies never say die.
You remember way back when Morgan Freeman was on that show, Sterling? On the
Oh, my
Electric
goodness.
Company. No, on the Electric Company. Yeah, it might have been more of mine and Sterling's generation.
Darn. Now I want a baby Ruth.
Hey,
Bob Lee.
Bob's in. Bob Lee, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Bob?
Hello, Bubbly. Welcome to the show.
Technically, Tracy, there's only two people in here because I actually speak proper English.
And it isn't me.
And I ain't
I'm not
one
one
of them, by God. I don't know what I'm speaking.
I don't know
Only
what I
one.
speak.
Who? You?
Where the hell is Sterling's camera going?
I don't know.
It's doing the Sterling.
It's stirring the Sterling.
That's it. That's what it was. That's where Sterling just come from. It was Sterling to be drunk, and all of a sudden you just see his hand come up like this. Yeah, I'm still here.
I do too, Dave. It's been a long time. He was skinny as a rail back then. Anyway, Bob Lee, good to see you again, sir.
Whoa.
Thank God.
We
For,
almost saw your belly button tattoo, Sterling.
thank God for shorts.
And he's King Edward.
Well, you just got your proof, Al. He's wearing pants. I can't.
We heard that.
Look at them legs.
Yeah, look at that.
I got a lot of friends in the community, but I could not tattoo their stuff on me because I tend to make enemies pretty quick.
I need to get mine sorted.
Moonshine makes you do all kind of stupid shit.
Well, being married does too. But
I've got the old school Izzy.
alrighty then.
Oh yeah, you didn't see the other side.
So,
Oh, no. Going crazy now.
what do
This
we?
is like that scene. This is like that scene from Jaws, isn't it?
I want to move
Kind
your
of thing.
finger because that looks like. I want to move your finger because that looked like a butt.
Look,
crack
look,
for a
this right
second
here.
there. What are we looking at?
Sterling, what are you doing?
Cue the
Ow.
sound effect. Dun, 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 dun.
Tracy Keaton says, I don't believe a word of that, and I don't know what she's talking about because I don't remember what I just said.
That you need that you
being
got
married gets you in
make
trouble.
enemy. No, that you made enemies. That you make enemies real
Oh,
quick.
I've got a few enemies in the community.
Screw him.
I don't know what are you talking about.
Hey, I know a couple of them, and they're my enemies. So there we go.
Your enemy is my enemy.
That means we're friends, right?
For now, apparently,
Enemy of my enemy is my.
our track record, that means for now we're friends.
Yeah, talk to me. Yeah,
Got a friend in
That-
me.
then we'll have a blowout, not talk to each other for 3 months, and then we'll be good again.
I have no enemies. I do tend to piss a bunch of people off, but I have no enemies.
I love you, Sterling.
I don't know how many actual enemies I have. I know one person.
Jamie's waving high. Jamie, that's to you.
Yeah, I know.
So is that slap.
Oh.
Let's see if we can do the wave, just like just random.
Yeah, that would be trippy trying to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it quick enough.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I actually have to jump off because I need to take a shower and get to bed.
Before Julian does go, I want to say happy belated birthday to his wife.
She's over
Happy
there.
birthday.
Publicly.
No, she's on the other side.
Jamie says happy birthday. So does everybody else.
Ryder and Sailor told me happy birthday.
What?
Ryder and Sailor told me happy birthday.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're cute kids. I love those kids.
Happy birthday,
Dale.
Red.
Oh, Sterling just said happy birthday, Red. Hey, you got that. You didn't get something else, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing, Sterling.
You didn't get the middle finger.
I'm just
Charles,
waiting.
Charles also said happy birthday.
I'm waiting for her to grab him by the ear to get off.
You can put your
Yeah,
hand
she's
over
gonna just pull him.
It's happened before.
It's time to go.
Does she got one of those giant hook things, for the stage? Or she,
Yeah.
Like one of those kind of fists that goes.
Yeah, it's called her fist.
Yeah, those big giant hook things. You like yank them.
The Gong Show.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Hope to see y'all soon. Thank you guys for having me on.
We
and I
do
hope
need to
you
get
all-
together and talk about this new.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this new show at some point.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
will.
do.
We will. Bye, Dale. Bye.
All right. I'll catch you later.
Bye.
There you go.
Charles.
Bye,
Dale.
Julian. Thank you for being
Jamie.
on, sir.
Thank you, Lee. Bye, Sterling. There we go.
Well, you said bye, Sterling, and he left.
Wait a minute. Sterling's gone.
My bad.
What'd you do?
Tracy Keaton
Oh
said,
no.
Happy Earth Day.
Yeah, you might have to keep an eye out for Sterling in case he comes back.
Oh, you probably.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, now we're bigger.
Yeah, now we're bigger. Lots of us.
Yeah.
I have less facial hair than I did last show. I was trying to shape it, and I didn't shape it right, so it all went away.
I have less hair up here, but more hair down here. Figure that one out.
I'm already growing out my beard so I can dye it grey. I was going to call that Cole, but he's decided to shave his off. So I'm going to call that Mike Walt.
All right. All right.
It's
So,
only because only because Billy Burt made him feel inadequate. Him and Billy Burt was squaring off kind of thing in the old beard territory, and Billy just kind of went, "No, this is a Santa beard."
Yeah.
Oh, I think Tracy's saying good night. Good night, Tracy.
I
Thank
think,
you over in the
I
chat.
think she thought the show was ending or something.
Oh no, we're still going. But if you want to stay, you can. If you want to leave, you can. Whichever. But either way,
we
have
went
a good
around
night.
5 hours last time. So is everybody leaving, or do they think the show is ending?
They all
I don't
think
know.
the show is ending.
I think they all
We're
think
not
the
the
show's
ending,
ending.
guys.
Well, if y'all are leaving, good night. But we're still stuck around here.
Yeah, we're gonna stick around a little while.
God. By the way, this is totally off topic. Not that we've been staying on topic, but all this hype over the movie Joker, I'm all but 30 minutes away from the end of it, and it hadn't impressed me yet.
I've
Good
not even gone
response.
to see
This
it
is
yet,
the
to be
Joaquin
honest.
Phoenix one. This is the recent one. Yeah.
I'm 30 minutes away from the end of it, and it hadn't really impressed me that much.
It's one of those movies that if you're going to watch,
You got to
if
watch the
you're going to
whole
watch
thing.
a Batman, if you're going to watch a Batman movie, that's what Joker's trying to be. It's
Yeah.
much more like a
Mental.
psychological thriller. So it's really, as you get into that home straight, it might pick up for you.
Well, I mean,
I loved it. I loved it. But
I don't follow Batman or anything. I just
yeah,
I knew it wasn't necessarily related right to Batman. I just I mean,
pretty last 30 minutes. Give it a go.
I'm well there. I know a website where I can see it was very blurry because it was done with a camera.
Definitely want to watch, but kind of it's one of those all the way through. Make sure that anyone who has to ask questions all the way through it's not with you. If you know who I'm talking about, you know what I mean. In any relationship, there's always that other person and that asks questions all the way through the movie.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that? Why is that going on there?
I
Who's
hate
he?
when somebody talks during a movie. I got to stay in the moment.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
And
show how Batman started. It's really only about the Joker and how he grew up.
It's about Arthur. It's about Arthur.
Yeah,
It's based on
his mindset.
Yeah, it's loosely based on a series of comics that have this idea of the genesis of the Joker being as a stand-up comedian and
and
not going very well.
And he loses his mind, or further loses his mind.
He's not a well chap at the start of the movie, and he becomes deeply unwell. Have you been through the scene where he's shot folks and goes into the toilet and does that dance yet? Have you been there yet?
No, but thanks for ruining it for me.
No. When it comes out, I'm only saying goes into the toilet and does that dance. So when that happens, you're kind of at the tipping point. You're kind of at a tipping point in the movie. Watch it. It doesn't ruin any plot.
I just got done with the part where his two former friends come over, the midget and the taller guy. And
yeah. You're kind of getting to that point where this takes the turn.
Yeah.
It's worth following it through. Follow it to the end. You'll either go.
But if you're looking for like a Batman sequence,
ain't that movie? Yeah, ain't that movie. There's no batarangs and kabooms and mad cars and all that. It's much more messing with your head.
Yeah, I'm hard to please with movies anyway. I mean, I was just hoping
that one's okay. I think it's deserving of its Oscar nomination when it finishes.
Well, he's a good actor. I'll give him that.
Awesome at it. You know, I mean, you forget who he is. I mean, last time I seen him in a movie was Walk With Me. I think it was.
Well, the Walk the Line.
That's it. Walk the Line.
I heard that role and this role really mess with him psychologically because he gets real deep into the character and it messes with him.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite movie he did was Ladder 49.
Who 49?
Ladder 49.
I don't recall that one.
Don't think I've seen it.
It's a firefighter movie. It's got him and what's that other guy? Real famous actor.
Oh, Patrick Swayze?
No, the actor.
No, that was Patrick.
John Travolta.
He's the one.
There's a lot of
John Travolta. Yes,
John Travolta.
Tim and John Travolta. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
wasn't a
if
particular.
I remember right, I think the guy from Terminator's in it too. That Patrick guy.
Patrick something or other. Yeah. Bob Lee wants to know if you're still going to be in Hartville, Lee.
Yes, I will be. So come out, Bob. I'd love to see you. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be in Hartville on the whatever day that is. I think it's the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd. I have to look it up again.
Tracy Keaton says your signature behind you is awesome. Looks really cool. Thank you. That was that was 2 videos ago, but thank you. That's 4 feet wide. My next video will be the horse I'm working on. It's just taking a while.
Hey Charles, now your challenge is to cut that same design, but do it like this big.
I can't. I can do it. I can do it much smaller, but not as teeny tiny as something with a straight blade or flat blade.
And then cut it with a straight blade.
Not gonna happen. It'll be in pieces.
Yeah, with a straight blade. Do you know what? I started off using straight blades and then went to spirals because I knew the benefits of them, and because I wanted to do things like Charles's patterns. And after spending a long time on spirals, I come back to using straight blades for certain projects, and it's as if I couldn't use them. It's as if I'd forgotten how to use a straight blade.
I tried using the flat blades for the first time live on online, and that was a hoot.
Yeah, I was watching that one. That was a good one.
So I'm moving uncomfortably in my chair because I pretty much use flat blades exclusively. I mean, I tend to use a Pegasus. I tend to use pretty much a Pegasus #1 modified geometry, so they're really, really thin. So you've got 2 sides. Just so I know, I've got 2 sides that aren't going to cut.
Well, Wesley Balco tends to use those little bitty spirals. I can't get those to work. I can't get the tension right.
Yeah. I mean, I find, like I say, for me, it's I find spirals is one of those ones where I think it was Julian put a case of, when I'm working on it, I got that sort of, am I going to stay in the zone long enough to get this right?
Wrong. We're actually talking about scrolling. This is weird. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. So just for me, it's like, okay, so I've got that used to these very thin flats that, I mean, I'm kind of there. There's nothing I've met yet that I need a spiral for. Yeah. But then again, I don't tend to do, I mean, I'm not in the same league as you guys when it comes to the portraits.
Well, I think you're in the same league. I tend to cut big. I don't know why. I think I started cutting big because let's just go with the price of $200. You can't do a picture 8 by 10 and charge $200 for it. If you do it bigger, you can justify it. But it's the same amount of detail, so why not cut bigger? That's just me.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely. For what I found is that anything I did about that size kind of A4, folks, kind of letter standard. Folks are interested in it, but what they really want is something that big. They want something that's kind of, I don't know, 12 inches by 18 inches kind of in size. That's kind of what they're chasing for most of the folks that talk to me.
Yeah, I got to get in the habit of cutting frameable sizes too, because I tend to, when I do them smaller, I just do the pattern a certain size versus trying to get it within a frameable size.
Yeah.
Go on. Actually, I use straight blades, but I use PS wood machine blades. I use the super sharp, probably between 5 and 7s. Those are my favorite for pretty much any project.
They're way too big for me. I'm a way down at a #1 modified geometry. I mean, it's Jamie, you've seen them. They're like, I mean, they're like a human. They're thinner than a human hair. They're awesome. Pegasus.
Yeah, but these start at 2, and the thickness on that is a 0.012.
Of what?
The blade thickness.
Millimeters or inches?
The thickness.
Trace Keaton saying she likes the Pegasus, and a guy named King Curdy has joined us. I'm watching.
The width is 0.29 and the thickness is 0.012.
So that's got to be inches they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy Keaton likes 3s and 5 modified geometry.
Yeah.
Modified geometry seems to be the most popular of the Pegasus blades.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my what is effectively an EX21 has the Pegasus blade clamp, or is it blade chuck? I can't remember. It's a stupid name, but that particular mechanism is just awesome for dropping the blades in and out. I wholeheartedly approve of it.
See, this is the. You guys can say this.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, bloody hell. I knew that was coming.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in inches. Yeah. I've got to get my calculator out. Okay. I'm at 0.29 inches. I have no idea what that is. No idea what that is.
It lists like what it's for: softwood, hardwood,
Uh-huh.
and then the thickness. And then this one down here, the last one's for straight line cutting. So, but these blades have the it's so that you. Oh, what did I do with this thing? Yeah, this has their tooth and gullet design, so it won't drift. But then it actually cleans up your wood, and it prevents you from having burned part on your wood. So you have
So I
less
mean,
burn.
I stick my patterns to the board using laser labels. So you kind of get I'm kind of getting the lubrication straight off the adhesive in the back of the laser label. So I've tended not to get it. I also tend to cut birch ply rather than solid wood a lot. So it's not something I tend to suffer from with the little one. So yeah, I thoroughly approve of it. So thumbs up to Pegasus.
I know Pegasus is sharper. The only reason I didn't stick with Pegasus is because I like the flat end. Because although I use my Seiko a lot, I also use my Hegner, and the Hegner, the clamp won't allow the twist, so you gotta.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Flat ended spirals.
Yeah.
You know,
It makes such a difference. Makes
Yeah.
such a difference.
At this point in my scrolling, I've actually cut with Pegasus, I've cut with Olson, I've cut with Flying Dutchman, and I've cut with PS Wood now. And the PS Wood is my fave because they don't drift, and it's just a personal thing for me. So
It's not something I've come across over here. Jamie, have you found them over here? Those ones?
No, never.
I mean, Olsen and Pegasus are pretty much everywhere.
if you guys
Flying
go to their
Dutchman, you
website,
can get.
if you go to their website, is pswoods.com.
We can get but we'd have to pay import duty on that. So it would have to be awesome.
Yeah, which would probably end up costing more than the blades.
Totally.
Actually, I asked her about that the last time we talked about it, Jamie, remember? And she said they do ship to the UK. So.
Oh, the shipping's not the problem.
Yeah.
Getting through
Yes.
customs and
Yeah.
them saying, "Oh, hello, what's this? That's going to be a number of extra pounds. Thank you very much."
For what it's worth, Lee, I like your look better like this with your haircut.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't look like a crazy clown. My hair. It's actually because I'm starting a new job. So.
Cool. Security still?
Yeah, I'm just going to be a supervisor in a different company.
No, I like the
more
Pegasus blade. I like the flat end better because there's no fiddling with the twist in it.
Hey, anyone want to? You guys, anybody want to kick out the King Curdy for me?
I already did.
Thank you.
Can't even spell
You're
Trump right. He said tramp.
I think he did that on purpose.
Yeah, I knew. I mean, God love the new viewers, but most of the time they're here to start something. So I was watching. Yep. All right, somebody talk.
Pip.
What little I do. Pip pip cheerio.
I think a lot of these trolls is by association. It's because of me and Charles.
What that our haters?
Yeah.
Except they don't understand.
I think a lot of Lee's trolls are because they're either you're on the show or because I'm on the show.
Yeah.
Or both.
Okay, so what you're saying is we need to leave you both off the show, and I won't have any trolls. But then I won't have any viewers either. So hey,
what I don't understand is they start talking about Trump, but I'm a Trump supporter, so they're not going to run me off with it.
So one of the things some of the other chats I've been in is they do gate crashes. So is there somebody in the chat? Is someone in the chat say, I don't know, Mama Bear's She Shed that might want to join us here? You know, come actually in and talk. You know, that's the thing that some of the others do. They just let someone say, "Come on in and do some talking."
Yeah, we always leave a spot open, so if anyone ever wants to drop in, they can. So.
Well, sometimes it gets to where most of the viewers are on the panel.
Yeah, sometimes. Tonight we've had a lot more viewers, though. That's just good.
Tracy Keaton says, "I'd love to, but I only have a phone on my tablet." But tribe. Sterling was on his phone.
Yeah, come on in, Tracy.
Yeah, come on in.
Of course, you'd have
come on
down. Al says he was there and it was full. Tracy Keaton, if you can get a hold of Lee on Facebook, he has the link to the panel.
Al, if you want to come in now, you can.
And then you'll also have to let him know once you're there because he'll have to be watching.
I'll send Al a link if you want.
Oh, you're friends with her?
Yeah, I'm friends with Al, yeah.
You just click on the link and then authorize your microphone and camera, Tracy. That's how.
Okay, Tracy says, sure, but how? Hold on one sec, Tracy. I'll send you a link to your Facebook.
I think I've got Tracy on my friends list as well, I think.
Okay, you gonna send her one then?
I'm just under 3,000 friends on Facebook. I don't know how I did it, but I ain't complaining.
I think I have.
How many of them would turn up at a barbecue, though,
Probably.
Charles? If you said
how many of them would turn up at a barbecue?
maybe a handful, family.
Hey, if I hear free barbecue, I'll be there. I'll fly. I'll be there shortly.
Al Forte.
I've seen Al on a panel, and I've talked to him on a panel, but I don't know if I've ever talked to Tracy non-chat.
And Al. Right, I'll send Al and Tracy the link.
Then everybody watching will be on, except for Bob and whoever else. How many people we got watching now? We have 7 watching now.
Good. Still 7. All right.
Yay.
All right. Al's here. Let's add him to this chat.
Oh, wait.
Come on, Al.
Whoa, there's the feedback.
That's usually 2 different sources trying to use the audio.
There he is. He's in here.
No, he's not. He was. He left again.
Live long and prosper stuff, Jamie. What's going on?
You're
signing into Vulcan?
On my screen, he left and came back. Or he was here, but he left. I think it says the audio was messed up. Alrighty then.
Now he dropped out. I don't know where he went.
I don't know if my heart could handle that again, Jamie.
There he is. Hold on.
All right.
I'm Kilroy.
Kilroy.
Howdy day, Mr. Al Forte.
There he is.
14.
Hello, Al Forte.
14.
Al Forte.
14.
Forte.
Welcome to the fun house.
So let's see. We've got 5 in the chat and 5 in the
panel. So we might be the only ones. Well, Tracy.
Right.
That's usually the way it ends up.
Does that mean we're talking to ourselves?
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Again.
I think Tracy's still out there, though, too.
And look,
Tracy,
Jamie,
let's bring Tracy in.
I did send her a link.
I just talked.
I sent her the link, but I sent her the one that Charles had sent me, and Facebook said, "Oh, that's against the rules." in big old red letters.
It should still send it. It should still
Well,
work.
it was the wrong link. It was that one that Charles posted out there, that .io one, Charles.
Oh yeah, that's a movie. That's
Yeah.
that's where I watched the Joker.
Well, apparently, when I shared it, because I was trying to it's either a bad website or it wasn't the website you sent me to.
It can have a lot of pop-ups. It was probably protecting you.
Yeah. Well, it did, and then when I was thinking I was sending it to Tracy, it was that link that I sent her, that URL. So Facebook blocked that sucker, man. It just.
Thanks,
Dave
Dave.
Hart's still out there.
Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for hanging in there, man.
I think Dave Hart stuck around on that 5-hour show too. I think he was there when I lost when I was crying live.
Still there.
Yeah, Dave stuck around when you lost your proverbial poop.
Yeah, Dave Hart's a good feller.
Actually, someone commented on my Facebook on one of the YouTube comments. It said 5 hours. Wow, what a almost 5 hours.
We were mainly keeping ourselves entertained. I know Brian Bad.
What are you doing, Jamie? What are you doing with that microphone?
I just sent you the right one, Tracy. I'm sure JP also sent it to you.
We should let Dave Hart in, and then
we'll all be in.
Everybody will be in here.
Dave Hart, do you have a camera and a microphone somewhere?
Who's not in the chat?
I won't post the link in the chat because everybody and their dog will be in here. People we don't know asking about Trump.
Yeah, those trolls won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Aaron will come in and talk to Jamie.
I need a life too, Dave.
Hey, Charles, it's not Trump I would ask about, it's Giuliani.
Yeah.
No. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just messing with you.
No, I hear you. Dave does not have a mic and camera.
Gotcha.
So we have at least one viewer. We may have lost Tracy. She hadn't been talking, chatting, whatever.
I actually sent the link that Lee had sent me earlier. I think I got it right this time.
She has a cell phone and a tablet. So
There's no.
Oh, here she is. I see her now. Hold on.
All right, we're gonna have Tracy Keaton in here for the first time. She's a chat virgin or a StreamYard. Hi, Tracy.
There she goes.
Welcome to the fun house.
There she is.
You can talk.
Tracy.
Can you hear us?
Somebody's got a whistle and they're breathing.
Hello, Tracy.
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Can you see me?
Yes. Scroller's chat where the chat joins the panel.
Okay, I understand. I'm so sorry.
No.
There are now 6 in the chat.
Stuck back in the back side somehow. Or in the background. Is that it? In the background?
Yeah, you had to wait for Lee to accept you to the chat.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that at first either. So Dave Hart and Bob Lee are still in the chat, so we'll acknowledge the viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, let's let Bob Lee in and see if he can. Hey, Bob Lee, you got a camera? Let everybody in.
We're gonna have 20 people in here, and our little thumbnails will be this big.
Yeah, they'll only be like teeny tiny.
And my own microphone, but I don't have the technology.
I hear you.
I can't do it. And I can't. Honestly, as soon as I do, I'm going back up. I'm going up myself on YouTube because I don't want to feel like just the outsider.
Yeah.
I want to show you what I do. Honestly, I want to show you what I do. It's just not cool that I've been back here in the background for so long and no one's seen the little things that I mess around with.
So
do it, girl. Do it, girl. Do it.
By golly, get going on it.
It's just the little things that I like to do in my little shop. I don't
Yeah.
have a big shop. I wish I did. I need a table saw, but I need video equipment, which I truly don't
Hey,
have at this moment. So
Tracy,
that's what I'm looking for.
one step at a time, Tracy. Baby steps.
Yeah, some people make YouTube videos with their phones, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I've been trying. I've got all this stuff to do the work, but you know,
My shop's big, but it's cluttered as heck.
and I still can't afford a computer. But hey, whatever.
All
I'm
right.
not out here to become famous. I just, want people to know who I am, really.
Yeah, when I first started doing YouTube, I said, "Man, I want to be the next big thing," and I just made it. It's a lot of dang work. Not just the editing, but it makes projects take longer because you're worried about angles and blah blah boo.
It does.
I got my man crafting mug.
Chad Gross Claws. I lost my man crafting mug in the fire.
I got my Steak Express.
I guarantee that he'd probably send you a new one. No?
I don't know, but I don't want to push that on him because, I don't know.
Oh, damn. I might just let him know that it's known.
Okay.
Oh,
my brother makes mugs too. But
all of that.
I appreciate it, but golly, I made it. My brother makes mugs too, but he does epoxy paint type stuff, so it would be two different. What you call it?
All right.
All right. So we have Bob. Huh?
Yeah, Bob. Go ahead.
All right.
I didn't hear what you said. I don't. I was just going to say Bob and Dave are in the chat if they wanted to throw something out there.
They are throwing something out there. They're throwing live long and prosperous salutes.
Yeah.
I can't do that with my fingers.
I was earlier.
Yes, I know. I appreciate
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Do this.
My joints won't allow me.
Do that.
Yeah, see, I know who all of you are, but you don't know who I am. So
I know who you are. I got to know you the most when Lee was working on that Impala, and then I started working on an Impala.
I know.
GTO.
Are you laughing at
GTO.
Dale trying to do it?
Everybody's trying to do it. Yeah, Dale's over there going like this, and,
I can't do it. Like I gotta hold my
still-
hand and
Yeah. Yeah, it was a GTO, not an Impala.
Lee's
Sorry.
over there going cross-eyed. Jamie's got it. Jamie's got it.
I
Well, you
can't do
both-
it. My joints won't let me.
You got to do like this and then this, and then go back and
Better
forth.
not do it before I do. Nope. Ain't having that.
There you go, Charles.
Oh,
No,
right.
no.
Al,
Nope.
this is definitely for
I still
you then,
can't do
man.
the rubbing your belly, patting your head thing.
You know what I'm saying.
Okay,
Ow.
do this. Do this. Rub your belly,
Ow.
pat your head.
Al, look what Dale's got.
Oh wow,
What?
sweet!
Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan.
I saw a deal today with Gene
The
Simmons.
cells,
Kiss.
these are
And
the
it
cells
said,
from the
Does
movie.
anybody know how Gene Simmons morphed into Khan?
No.
In the picture. No, in the picture.
Okay, Bob Lee says yes. I don't know what he was responding to unless he's saying he is still here.
There's nobody here but us chickens.
The only people here are Bob Lee and Dave Hart right now. That's funny.
Hello,
Listen,
Dave
guys.
Hart. Nice to meet
It's-
you.
Listen, guys, it's
He has his own
3:30.
channel.
It's
3:30
3:30 a.m. here over in the UK. I have to go and do a thing tomorrow, so I better go and get some sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that
had a
did
nice
it.
evening.
Absolute pleasure to be on the chat. Meet you guys. Get to enjoy it. Tracy, it was good to meet you. Al, I
Good
wish I
to
could have
meet you.
stuck around. You know, what I mean, you look like a fun guy, and you're definitely a Trekkie, and I can get behind that. Everyone else, everyone in the chat, everyone else, you guys have an awesome night, and I'll catch up with you next time. Thank you
You
so
too,
much.
sir. Be
Good,
good.
Dale. Have a nice one.
Thanks,
You're
Dale.
right, Dale.
Enjoy your sleep.
All right, you then. And then there were 5.
Bob's got a camera.
Yeah, I met Bob a long time ago in a chat.
Oh.
I met Bob in March, I want to say.
We should get Dave a camera. That way he can join.
So you are coming up in March?
No, I met Bob in March. That was the last time I was over.
Bobby Duke did say he was coming to the Atlanta show this year.
He did go to the woodworking show.
Yeah, Tracy, I think you went the year after I went.
I might come and help you clean out the office there, Tracy.
Oh, honey, there's no cleaning up the office. How are we going to clean up those 10 boxes of stuff? You want me to show those on camera?
Don't those have to stay like 5 years, you said, or something?
No, 10 years for tax.
10 years, okay.
10 years. I am stuck with a whole room full of stuff.
Yeah, Bobby did go into the Atlanta woodworking show in March. Because I
You want them? Honestly, you want them?
Yeah, I was there with Bobby.
You were what?
I went to the Atlanta woodworking show with Bobby.
Yes, I know. Okay, but that was the year before I went.
When you say Bobby, you sound like what's his face?
Bobby did.
Talladega Nights.
Bobby.
That was this year.
Actually, sounds like he's saying, "You brought the Bobbies down on us."
The cop.
Sounds like Barbie. Barbie?
Bobbies.
You say Barbie?
You brought the Bobbies down on us.
I forgot to hit enter on this.
On what?
Enter what?
In the chat.
Oh.
What does that mean?
It means he typed something or put the icon in there and he didn't hit enter and make it show up.
Exactly. I was going to show this to Dale, but I'll show you guys. This right here, Jamie, you know what this is, right? Hold on, I can't see it. I'm looking at the.
It's called a
I
bar.
see you very little. I cannot see what you have. I see
Dave
you
and
in a
Buster.
very
Looks like
window.
a Dave and Buster.
It's the stuff. Yeah, it's the Star Trek thing inside the Dave and Buster's coin pusher.
Yeah, it's the Spock from Mirror Mirror. It.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Matt, you trade those in for the tickets, right?
Yeah, Matt Haas sent me this.
That's wonderful.
I had no idea you like Star Trek, Al.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he says that in a condescending way.
It's not a condescending way.
Show him your lamp, Al.
Oh, you talk about clutter. It's behind the printer. I'm afraid I'd hurt myself, to be honest with you. And it's starting to fall apart. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can
show me.
Or
your phaser.
Camera go off?
Is that the one that you done on the scroll saw?
Yeah, he did it on the scroll saw.
It's right here, guys. Seriously, it's really bad. It's really bad back there. This place is so cluttered up right now.
Actually, okay, Bob says he has a camera, but he can't do it right now. Okay, Bob.
So we'll go to the phaser, and I haven't finished it, but here's a phaser. It was 3D printed, and I need to put it together and finish it. But it's one like this. Chris Ahern has actually taken and carved one out, and it looks really good. I can't wait to see that one when it's done. This one is it was printed 2 pieces and then put together, and I haven't done anything with it. I just printed it out. But this one, and it hasn't been finished either. But this one is a new type phaser for.
All of your cameras are off. Why? I can't see any of you.
But this one, and you put it on your belt, like this. Well, can't see it either, can you? Like that. We lost Charles.
Uh-oh. We lost Charles.
I must have phasered him out.
Yeah, I guess you did.
You forgot to put it on stun.
I must have. But yeah, I need to get to. My life has been so convoluted lately. Busy. I started to paint this one, and I couldn't figure out what color to use. And this is a Spock salute, you know.
Mm.
And that's as far as I got. I couldn't figure out if I should make it this color, that color, or that color. I don't know. Oh. Spock's got green blood, doesn't he?
So does Shrek.
Yeah, true.
So you could do a Shreky Spock.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
But he does have green blood. I remember McCoy always saying, "You green-blooded such and such."
Yes, I remember that. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Dave Hart says, "Beam Charles back up."
Oh, let me.
You beamed him out.
Why don't you say that? Where is it?
Oh, that's what Bob. Okay, that's what Bob was saying. Okay, I didn't know what you were saying, Bob, because you said goodbye first, and I was confused. I thought you were leaving. Okay, I did meet Bob Duke this March, and I met JP too in March.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Bob, if you're up my way near Hartfield, I'll definitely want to meet. So swing by the table and we can talk. Because I'll definitely be doing something. I don't know what project yet. I haven't decided. Might be the compound cutting. I haven't figured it out. Oh, Tracy is.
Guys. Thank you, guys.
I don't know what happened to Charles.
Hello?
He just went poof. Yes, we hear you.
I can hear Tracy, but I think her camera's frozen.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
I
frozen.
didn't know what happened.
I can hear
I'm
her,
out.
but I think she is frozen.
Yeah, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I have no idea what happened.
Let me see. Hang on a second. I'm going to put you off here and back on for a sec. See if the camera fixes itself.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Nope, I didn't fix. So you're just frozen, but it's okay. It's all good. We can still hear you. Beam. Didn't you do the Steve Good project too, Al?
Yeah, it was the land. I mean the Enterprise. Man, I should try to at least. No, seriously, it's got stuff stacked up on it and stuff, and yeah, I think I'm going to pass on trying to get to it. Sorry.
Yeah, it was that cool. It's that cool one that you did with the big circle.
Yeah, it had the
U.S. Enterprise.
Yeah, I might be able to share my screen if that'll work.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let me set it up and then I'll come back to it. Hold on.
I'm gonna have to make tracks, guys.
Hello.
It's got 3:30 now.
What time is it there, JP?
It's 3:42.
I'm sorry?
Wow.
3:40 a.m. Wow.
Get some rest.
Yeah. So all right.
All right,
so
Jimmy.
It's been fun. So I'll talk to you
Hello?
later. All right.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Jamie.
No worries. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye-bye,
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Trying to remember where it's at.
I can still hear you, Al.
I'm
All right,
here.
Dave.
I can hear
Dave
you.
Hart says, I'm going to have to go the day after the holiday at the post office. Is always brutal. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's Columbus Day. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Good night, Bob.
Okay, I'm back in the back
There we go. Now you're moving.
again.
We see you moving now.
You see
And
me
then Bob
moving.
said good night all. So I think he's taking off too. So I
Yeah.
think that means everybody left over there.
I understand. Not a problem. All right, you have a good night, guys. I understand it's late over there.
All right. I'm going to end it.
You bet.
Yeah. Al, if you want to hang out after, let me know. But I'm going to end it for now, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. I want to thank everyone for being on here tonight. Jamie Page, Al Forte, Tracy Keaton, Julian Martinez, Charles Daring, Jamie Page, and am I forgetting anybody? Oh, Sterling Davis. Thank you, sir, for being on here tonight. And then everybody over in the chat, Bob Lee, Dave Hart. I'm going to have to scroll up for a while because most of these are them. Let's see. Who else was up here? That's how. Oh, Paul's Messy Workshop. Thank you, sir, for being in the chat tonight. And trying to scroll up more. And that should be just about everybody over there in the chat tonight. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys on episode 4. And have a good night.
Good night.
Hey, Tracy, before you log off.
Yes.
Hold on. Don't leave.
I don't know how I'm on.
Yeah.
Hello?
Don't leave. Don't leave. Tracy, I got a question for you.